and welcome to CoCreativ, where every day feels like Friday. How do you guys feel when you come in? I think you followed his lead, but I'm just guessing. Okay, so we just want to welcome everyone. Thank you for coming to CoCreativ. My name is Joseph Warren, co-founder here. This is Heather Kendall, co-founder, and Jason Stoll, co-founder. We've been working on this for 3 years. What you're standing in right now has finally come to fruition, and what a blessing. What a blessing. We don't have it all figured out yet, but that's why we're working with people like this gentleman right here to figure it out and collaborate and really build up St. Pete, build up the entire Tampa Bay area. So I would like to, first off, invite Joel Serino and Sprout Camp team. So Paul and whoever else is in attendance to come on in, because we couldn't have done it without Sprout Camp and Redwood Agile, which is their company. They were our space partners here, and they helped us get into the building, and we needed each other to build this. And that's one of the biggest things that we hope we pass on that message is you can't do it alone. You just can't do it alone. You think you can, and then 3 years later you realize you were wrong. And you just have to lock arms with someone who gets the vision and someone who wants to do the same thing. And maybe their agenda's a little different, but you find the commonalities and you make it happen.
Well, I can definitely say that we're all here because we love St. Pete, and we have a big commitment to entrepreneurs in St. Pete, and this is definitely the best place to build and grow a company. No offense, Chris. I love Tampa, and I love your building.
Tampa Bay.
But this geographically is a great place to start. We have a great view. We have a great city. We have great businesses, great sponsors, and we have a great family here. So thank you for joining kind of our cause, and it's been a lot of fun, and we're going to keep on going.
I tell you, to have Tampa represented, St. Pete, I was at a conference yesterday, and I spoke with Mayor Buckhorn. We were on the same panel, and we started comparing cities and really looking at what makes each city so unique. And it's this unique charm of Tampa Bay and the uniqueness of St. Petersburg. But what really sets St. Petersburg apart is over my shoulder we have indeed the greatest waterfront anywhere in the country. We have a great park system. But one of the things I learned after becoming mayor, and I became a huge fan of Richard Florida and the creative classes. I read Peter Kageyama and For the Love of Cities. And you got CoCreativ. You got creative in the name of this endeavor. And St. Petersburg is cool. And we focus on art and culture and all of the things that make St. Petersburg a great place to live. And if you focus on that, and if you really focus on public safety and neighborhoods and education and all of these things that make us charming and you know, everything from the movies in the park that we had every Thursday for the past month, or the Mahaffey Theater, the Dolly, the Chihuly, the Museum of Fine, the Palladium, St. Pete Opera, Free Fall, and all of these really things, these unique quality spaces. That's when you get the entrepreneur. That's when you get the creative class. That's when you get folks like this that want to invest in your community, they want to create jobs, they want to drive economic development. And the thing I've learned about young entrepreneurs, they've got great vision, they've got a great mind, they got a great product up here. They don't have the startup. And so when people can come here and the creative juices can flow and they can have an office space for $20 a day, and they can bring in a client and to put on the show that's required to get this contractor, that client, I think is incredible. It's an affordable product. It's a no-brainer. And so anyone who has a challenge of needing a quality space where creative people are located, because it's a magnet for creative, I mean, the name just says it all. So we're going to encourage people to utilize this facility. We're going to work with Sprout Camp and make sure that we can absolutely seed. I love the Sprout thing, but you can seed all of these entrepreneurs. And once they have this business, once they fall in love with St. Petersburg, and it doesn't take long. I came up with a lady from Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I met another young lady from Long Beach, and both of them, in a very short time, there's Long Beach, they have fallen in love. I mean, and they say, look, We could live anywhere, but we have fallen in love with your city, and we're not going anywhere. That's the environment we're trying to create. That's the environment these young people are trying to make, and I'm just honored to be here. Let's cut a ribbon. God bless you. Thank you.
Cut a ribbon! All right, let's bring it back here. Heather, slow down.
The co-founders, Joseph Warren, Heather Kendall, and myself, we had a consultancy called Brainstorm Weekly. And so we were kind of acting as like a think tank for nonprofit groups such as Junior Achievement, helping them come up with new revenue streams, new business models to help innovate themselves. And since we were just starting out, very cash constrained, we found ourselves working out of Starbucks and Panera, especially the ones over in the West Shore area. And that got old really quick. The furniture is uncomfortable, the AC is cold, it's very busy, there's lots of commotion and conversations going on. It's not conducive for conducting strategy sessions, team meetings, or meeting with clients. So I thought to ourselves, there has to be a better way. We looked around, we discovered the co-working trend, understood the trend of the mobile workforce, and also seen other people trying to do the same thing out of Starbucks and Panera, and realizing there's something here. There's no other place for these people to go, including ourselves, so there must be an opportunity here for a workspace for these people. And so that's really how the idea of CoCreativ was born. And 3 years of research and homework later, we were finally able to get a space here with our partners Joel Serino with Redwood Agile, and we were able to move in here and get launched on March 18th.